slavery was. Because I wanted to find out what it was, really. It's just one of those things. Someone asked me the other day for the first time, a question I maybe should have known, I should have been asked before. What was it like when you first found out about slavery? And I could never remember. All I remembered as a young person was a tremendous sense of shame, a real sense of, embarrassment, really. So in some ways, I think why I want to make this film in some ways is to, as I said before, to somehow try to sort of embrace it and tame it, master it, but also to sort of to make it mine as such. It's very important that. So I went into researching slavery as such with open eyes. I couldn't go in there with a preconceived idea. It's just not me. So whatever happens, whatever I would have discovered, I would have discovered. So it was just trying to look for a way in to the tale, and the way in for me was the whole idea of a free man who gets caught into slavery. And what I liked about that is that everyone in the audience could relate to Solomon, being taken away from his family. So therefore, you're on that journey with him. So I thought that could be interesting. And then, of course, my wife, after speaking with her, she found this book. And I thought, what's this book? And I soon had it in my hand. And I opened the book, and I looked at it. It was just strange because you have an idea, and then it becomes this screenplay basically in your hand. It's incredible, and that was it. What did I learn about the psychological
slave and slavers? Yeah.
Survival. I mean, that's the biggest thing. You learn on what you do to survive, what you block out to survive. I'm here because certain members of my ancestors survived slavery in whatever way they could. And they weren't Bruce Willis with an AK-45 and a grenade. They had to deal with it how they had to deal with it, which was surviving. It wasn't pretty. It was. I mean, could you imagine being born a slave? I mean, I think that's the worst thing that could ever happen to a human being. Someone who's born a slave, someone who doesn't think of themselves as anything other than what the so-called master thinks of them, which is nothing. The psychological damage of that you are born into an environment where you are nothing. And I think, when you sort of fast forward slavery to today, and you walk down around the streets, you see the evidence of slavery everywhere, in America, in the West Indies, in London, in Europe. You see the evidence of it. I mean, this stuff has not been dealt with. You think of the Holocaust, you think, in Germany or so forth. And I think people actually study that, dealt with that, dealing with it, and continues to deal with it. Slavery hasn't even started. It's a deep psychological wound. Deep.